Hi everyone, Karen in here from the Cut at Home Design team. I got my hands on the brand new Crazy Dogs from Tim Holtz. Adds to the Crazy collection. Of course, he has crazy birds and crazy cats. Now we have some crazy dogs and they are just adorable. I'm going to make a card today from beginning to end using the Crazy Dogs. I'm also using the Crazy Talk and not the Crazy Cats, but the Crazy Things. I love this collection of stamps, and so I did several cards, but one of them I'll make with you. So this is the dog that I stamped out in advance with my Misty and some Spellbinders Celebration Berry Black. I stamped it on some Copic Express paper, and I'm going to color it with my Copic markers. So I'm starting with an E35, and I'm just going to get all of the areas that the stamp has already some like shading marks. All of the crazy stamps have these kind of shading marks, and I'm starting with my darkest color here and just filling in those shade marks. And basically the shade marks are where the dog has some shadow going on. One thing that I really love about these is that you don't have to be a professional colorer to make them just come out super cute. As you can see, I'm not being super careful here. I will go back when I'm done with my, I call it my eraser, the Copic blender pen, to take out where I may have fudged it up a little bit. So I don't worry about that too much. I think that got it. I'm going to go in next with an E33 Copic and run back over the part that I've already done and then bring it out just a little bit further to add to the where the shadows are. Around. Just keep coloring out. I'm adding more and more layers to this cute dog. Okay. And then I have an E31 that I'm also going to add in, go back over again, adding in some extra at the edges. May not be the perfect form for blending and coloring, but tends to work for me. And then I'm just going to go around the edge a little bit. well. And so it's starting to add some shape to this cute dog. I think I forgot to do the E33 there. That's okay. I can go back in and add some more later. Okay, and then I'm going to color the rest of his body with the E51 to add some of that, some lighter color. I thought it kind of came out sort of like he was a yellow lab, but I like this color combination. I did it on one other card that I'll show you in just a bit. I want to get nice and inky. I normally will color on a piece of cardstock, but I forgot to get one before I started the video, so I'm just going with it. Again, with these dogs, you don't need to be a perfect colorer to make them just really adorable. And anywhere that I think is just sort of too blotchy, oops, I will go back over sort of in reverse. Well, I'm going to take this. I forgot to get that to be all a little bit darker. Feel like there needs to be a little bit more dimension there, and a little bit more kind of going up here, maybe a little bit more around here, and then I'm going to go back over it again with my 31. There's some of those spaces that I just don't really like the way they turned out. Something like that, it's better. And then again with the E31, and it's just a matter of layering up some color and then using the lighter Copic color to blend it in. As I said, I don't have perfect form, but it works for me. Once I get him colored, and I kind of like the way he turned out, I will turn him into a card. So I had some scraps. Oh, I guess I should do his color. So I'm going to use a YG07, just on, again, those places that the fabulous Mr. Holtz decided were in shadow. And I've got a YG06 to bring that in just a little bit further. And a YG03 for the highlight on that collar. And I see that I missed a spot. Where's my E33? I just kind of missed a spot right there. And then I'm going to use a Y28 for his little tag. I like the way it kind of looks like gold. I like that color. And I will use a C5 and C7 for his sweet little nose. Just again adding some dimension where the stamp calls for it. And then I clean up my little blobbles, usually with my, I call it my eraser. I think the rest of the world calls it a blender pen, but I don't always color super neat, but this will just take that ink right off. I think that's pretty good. Love the way he's so cute. Love him so much. I had a piece of Peacock Paisley paper from Heartfelt Creations that I'm going to put into a little banner here, and so I'm just going to hand cut a little fishtail banner on the end of it. It doesn't matter if it's perfect because the dogs are just not perfect to begin with, so kind of doesn't matter if it's perfect. I'm going to pop up this little fishtail banner here on the edge of the card. I can get to it. I have a Crazy Talk sentiment. It says hello friend, and I have this cute little green paper clip that I'm just going to, or I'm sorry, clothespin. I can get that under there. I think I can. That I'm going to clip the sentiment on with, and maybe it needs to go further. Oops, I broke my paper clip, or my clothespin. I have another one. Aha! What did I do with it? Hold on. Sorry. I have no idea what I did with it. I have another one. I will use a clothespin there. Sorry about that. And then I have a Tim Holtz punched flower that I'll put here, along with a yellow pearl. Probably want to use this side so it's a little easier to see, that I'll put here. Like so. And I will layer it up on some green cardstock like that. I also cut a Crazy Things hat, and I just thought that hat was just too cute. Colored it in again with the YG03, YG06, YG07 combination that I will pop up there. And I stamped a second dog, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to pop his eyes up or not, but I probably will. And I'll show you what that looks like. I don't want you to have to sit here and watch me cut out those eyes. But I did a couple other cards. This one again is colored with Copic markers, and there are two of the dogs on there. I did the Crazy Things hearts and the You and Me. This is the same combination of colors that he is. And the other dog is done in E13, 15, 17, and 18. I just love him. I think he is just super cute. And then I did two cards in with watercolor distress markers. This one's your birthday, and I used the balloons from the Crazy Things and splattered some pink ink on there. His eyes are popped up, as you can see, and I covered them with glossy accents to make them sort of shiny, and I think I'll probably do that to this dog as well. And then finally, I made a Christmas card, because I'm making lots of Christmas cards these days. Using one of the little dogs, my distress markers, I popped his eyes up as well, and then cut out, stamped one present onto the card and cut out one present. One thing I forgot to mention in my original card is that as you use these dogs, it's better if they're not sort of sitting in the air, and so to do the ground, I typically use a C1 and a C3, and again, I'm not real careful. I just sort of put a ground beneath them, something like this, because otherwise they're sitting in the air. And I use the C3 just below his body, or her body, whichever the case may be. That way he's not sitting in the air. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I put together the Crazy Dogs cards. For more information on the products that I used and for more inspirational ideas. Be sure to check out the Cut at Home blog at www.cutathome.com/blog and stay crafty.